My moon, my beloved song, abandon me not in this dark night. A voice rises from the shadows of Nod-Krai, a song for a long-lost ruined city, a prayer to the moon. But who is she, the one who sings? These haunting words aren't just part of a beautiful melody. They may be the key to understanding one of Genshin's most mysterious harbingers, Columbina, the Damselette, the Moon Maiden. She is a figure draped in contradictions, fragile yet terrifying, according to the words of her fellow harbingers. Blindfolded, yet seeing more than the rest, singing softly of sorrow while wielding a power that unnerves even gods. But who is she really? And why does her song sound like mourning for a world long lost? I'm Princess Farron, and after listening to the beautiful song sung by Aurora, I knew I had to analyze it and figure out what clues might be woven in the lyrics. So, in this video, we'll explore how Columbina's lore and identity may be revealed through the lyrics of this mysterious song, linking her to the fallen moons, the lost paradise of Hyperborea, and a fate older than the gods themselves. The song opens with a plea: My moon, my beloved song, abandon me not in this dark night. Immediately, we are introduced to a speaker in grief, calling out to a celestial being, the moon, for guidance in the darkness. But here's what it gets interesting. Columbina is literally worshipped as the new moon in Nod-Krai. Her statues are called idols of the new moon, and her title among the Frostmoon Scions is the Moon Maiden. She's both the one who sings and the one being sung to. So, who is the speaker here? Is it Columbina herself mourning what she's lost? Or is it her people calling out to her, the moon, for salvation? Either way, the tone is clear. There's been a catastrophe, a fall, a burning of paradise. And this is the clue. I believe this most likely means that Columbina is singing to the original three moon sisters that Nibelung established to govern the world during his absence. However, according to the book Before Sun and Moon, in the funerary year, war was rekindled, and that was when the heavens collapsed and the earth was rent asunder. The era of darkness had begun, and I think she is remembering the past and still claiming for the salvation of a long gone peaceful home, a peaceful world. That's my take, but what do you think? That golden city was devoured by flames. She was once bound and humiliated, but she will one day rise from the ashes. These lyrics paint a clear image of loss, ruin, and resilience. A golden city, once radiant, now lost to fire. In Genshin lore, Hyperborea, or the Golden City, was an ancient civilization, presumably located in Snezhnaya. Following the impact of a celestial nail, the city was apparently swallowed by the deep sea. A curious detail is that the Frostmoon Scions previously lived in Hyperborea before abandoning it and relocating precisely to Nod-Krai. Hyperborea itself is tied to the ancient Seelie, the angels, the Moon Sisters, and is possibly even Columbina's original homeland. And as we know, both factions, Columbina and the Frostmoon Scions, are now present in Nod-Krai. We even see Lauma cutting her finger to draw blood, and the moon Columbina is facing, turning the field of crescent flower moons into a sea of red, as if it was blood. A likely reference, at least in my opinion, to the blood that was spilled during the cataclysm, the death of the three moon sisters, and the decadence of the Seelies. The city's fall reads like myth: fire from the heavens, moonlight shattered, paradise buried beneath ash. And the speaker's grief: why does our devastated homeland now lie buried under nettles? It mirrors Columbina's possible past. Could she have been one of the divine envoys who survived the fall of the city? An angel? A Seelie now earthbound? Or a moon sister, exiled from the sky and forced to watch her people mourn? One detail that adds to this is Columbina's own design. Her eyes are always covered, perhaps to protect herself from divine wrath, and she wears feathers, like ribbons resembling fallen angel wings. Besides that, her barefoot drifting movement evokes someone displaced from their origin, and all of these echo celestial ruin and forlornness. Or do you think it's just coincidence? My little doves, bring me a beloved song, so that we may mourn her wicked fate. The motif of doves reoccurs through the song. They're symbols of innocence, peace, and messengers of divine will. Columbina's very name, from Commedia dell'Artes, Columbina, means little dove. Her entire image is soaked in dove and moon symbolism. She is a maiden cloaked in white, wrapped in flowing ribbons, and bearing a glowing crescent gem on her chest. But doves are not only gentle. In myths, they are also divine messengers, sent to mourn or to warn. And I think Columbina is both. She is a being who sings of sorrow, yet carries the judgment of the pale star. She is a maiden who appears fragile, yet Tartaglia, wanderer. Even Arlecchino and others fear her with a quiet reverence. And they even warn the traveler about her, so her power is hidden beneath the mask. But everyone knows and feels it's real. Why do you mourn? For whom do you mourn? Is she mourning a city? A sister moon? Or herself, that part of her that was once divine, good, and untainted? Her angel self? The moon she sings to may no longer be above her. It may be the memory of what she once was, or of what she once served. Truth is powerless against the venom of shadowy lies. O moon, O mistress, where are you leading us? In the lore, Columbina may have once been one of the arbiters of the heavenly court, a divine envoy tasked with protecting sacred truth, a Seelie. But what happens when truth is no longer welcome? When celestial laws are broken and those who question them are silenced? The Deep Gallery's artifact describes a moment when mortals sought forbidden knowledge and the heavens retaliated. The angels, loyal servants of the divine law, trembled at this defiance. If Columbina was once one of those envoys, her silence now speaks volumes. She does not speak justice. She sings grief. Her lullabies echo loss and also betrayal by the heavens themselves. Her eye mask could be more than ecstatic. It may be self-inflicted blindness, a form of resistance or survival, a way to reject the divine gaze that cursed her kin, perhaps saving herself from the fate of the other Seelies who were scattered and disfigured. Most likely, I think it is a way of protecting herself because gazing directly at the heavens may be proved to be her certain downfall. We beseech you, rise, new moon, O new moon, pure and unblemished. With you I cast off suffering, and for all living things wipe away their tears. In the final verse, the song shifts from mourning to hope, from darkness to light. Columbina is no longer passive. The new moon is about to rise. She becomes a symbol of rebirth, of resistance against false light and empty radiance. Maybe even against the false sky of Tevat. We would rather let the frigid night of death blind our eyes than to sing in disgrace for a false radiance. These words may also nod to Columbina's split from the Fatui. Let's not forget that Columbina left the Fatui and headed to Hisi Island. As a result of that, the Fatui have sent the highest of commands of the Pale Star Edict in order to locate her, regardless of the cost. So, Columbina served as Tsaritsa, yes, but perhaps she finally refused to sing for an empire built on false promises. She left the Fatui, not out of weakness, but purpose. Maybe her only goal to join the Fatui was to monitor what they were doing, so she could take the appropriate step to protect what's important to her when the time comes. And maybe it has come. Her song is now for those still mourning, those still bound by sorrow, and maybe she seeks to lead them home. Just as the moon returns after every eclipse, so too may Columbina rise. Not as a Fatui harbinger, but as a forgotten goddess reclaiming her light. This may not be just a song of sorrow. It may be Columbina's vow, her final aria, which is a self-contained piece for one voice, and one of the names of the three Moon Sisters. Being so, this could be her personal lament, a lone voice against divine cruelty. And she sings it to mourn, to remember, and maybe to return, just as the Frostmoon Scions wish. Columbina is not exactly a songstress or a villain in waiting. She is a celestial being cloaked in dove feathers, singing sorrow to a world that has forgotten her true essence. Her song may be ancient, her city may have turned to ash, but a new moon is rising, and she carries with her the memories, the grief, and perhaps the last hope of those left behind. What role she'll play in Nod-Krai, we don't yet know, not for sure. But one thing is certain: her silence, her song, and her sorrow are all part of something far greater. Whether she's Seelie, angel, or moon sister, Columbina's silence speaks volumes, and when the music returns to Nod-Krai, we may finally learn what the moon remembers. Until then, may the moon watch over us, and may her song reach the ears of those who still remember. Do you think this song is Columbina's? Let me know your thoughts, or if you found new connections that I might have missed. And if you enjoyed, don't forget to comment. Give me your thoughts about the lyrics of the song, this beautiful, majestic song. And if you want to see more content about Genshin and also Love and Deep Space, consider subscribing. You can check out this playlist with more Genshin Impact videos if you're interested. This is Princess Farron signing out. Take care and good gaming. Bye bye!